so rich. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. So rich. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. Every single time. Sorry. Rich son. Girl, make we get rich. Go around the world while you fetish. Shelly don't live like the world this. Once after the monkey bill and X-list. Plus like them, go the one know we get this. Yes, happiness money can buy. Make me tell you why. I'll go on rich. Still want to get more money to subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. Real meaning I sweep the victory and build up my history. See what's big police and upskills in thing. Private islands additionally can't make we get rich. Go around the world while you fetish. Shelly don't live like the world is. Once after the monkey bill and X-list. Plus life long for the one know we get this. Yes, happiness money can buy. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. Finest diamonds. Put in a bowl of football cup the finance. Watch Panny and Wally buy a Kakuda buy a ranch. Do me a bad girl make a issue giants. Got a money to make them trick you. Everyone me know I got the cash while you want me to. I just want we do antics. No extra there for piece of fabric. Price about landish full China. That's why you panty, yeah. Don't inform for me. Try me, next step and party. Get a youth life well hearty. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. Bugatti McLaren, I want to hear them calling. Girl, make we get rich. Go around the world while you fetish. Shelly don't live like the world is. Once after the monkey bill and X-list. Plus like blank for the one know we get this. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share. Let me tell you why. Subscribe to Smoked Out Society with Havoc 3E. Like and share.
What's good, people? Welcome to another edition of Smoked Out Society. I'm your host, Havoc 3E. Y'all already know what it is. About to have a good one. I'm about to roll up right now and talk. I'm only going live because I'm confused, people. We know how major politics are right now, and we know that the Democrats are basically a seat away from taking over some shit. And if it's believed to be truth, then Mitch McConnell is possibly brain dead or has passed away, and the Republicans are not speaking on it or saying nothing because they are afraid and they don't want to lose power. Because they know if Mitch McConnell is no longer here, the Democrats take over power.
And if somebody's not elected in his spot by August 3rd,
it's an open seat. So right now, even if they don't, it's crazy, folks. His wife is nowhere to be found.
She's in China.
I find it highly funny that his wife would be in China after the rumors of them trying to have separation. Because there was rumors a couple of months ago that his wife wanted to separate from him. But they covered that up quickly. Well, now that I know what I know, I'm starting to believe they are not together no more. She's in China. She doesn't want to deal with the bullshit no more. And this man is basically brain dead croaked.
No,
she's probably waiting for this man to die. So when he does,
because if she's here, she has to speak on his behalf.
So they sent her away. So there's no excuse for her to be in front of the cameras.
He can't get a hold of her to find out what's the status.
Exactly. So she's chilling right now in China with her family, hiding. Exactly, because they don't want to lose the fucking seat, folks. We're gonna watch some videos on it. We're gonna check it out. This shit is crazy. This is what fucking politics have come to, and I don't understand how they even allowed to get away with this shit, bro. I'm telling you, if it would have been the Democrats pulling this fucking shit off, all hell would have broke loose. We know that for a fact. If the Democrats would have been the ones getting away with this bullshit and doing this, all hell would have broke loose. Let them hide somebody who was a Democrat that died. Oh my God. They would vilify the Democratic Party. Oh my God, you guys are so unjust. How could you do that? You kept a corpse hit like, yo, they would go all out, bro. But since the Democrats don't get down and greasy and dirty, that's why we not making a big thing about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of some music. You know, I gotta do my motherfucking dance hall real quick while I smoke, and then we're gonna get into it, yo. I'm gonna pull up some videos and everything, and we're gonna find out what the fuck is going on, man. This shit is getting out of hand now. This shit, if they're really doing this, yo, you gotta give it to the Republicans. They don't give two fucks, bro. I would think that they have some sort of fucking moral clarity. And I'm more and more every day I'm starting to believe these fuckers don't give two fucks about nothing, man. It's just plain lunacy what the fuck is going on with these fucking Republicans and the shit they doing, man. It's just out of whack, bro. It would not put nothing past me. Just like if something happened to Donald Trump and he passed away, I believe they would keep that shit covered up as long as they possibly can, yo. That's the wild shit about it. I don't know why I just disconnected this. I was about to play the music and I disconnected it by accident. Let's go ahead and put it back up. Boom.
I start explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the night, I stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent wins, I don't talk much, I just build. I don't rush, every setback turns to trust. And my peace worth more than love. I start telling people what I'm gonna do, cause they don't feel the grind I go through.
And that's why they trying to stop, because they know if he's gone, Democrats can put somebody in there and they won.
But I paid it in silence, no interview. I remember days I was overlooked. Now they study every move I took. Funny how they judge a book after it already shook. I was down, but I stayed consistent, even when it felt non-existent. Every goal I kept persistent. Now my mindset feel different. I don't argue, I just elevate. Let my work speak, let it demonstrate. Every loss I don't celebrate, I just learn and separate. Silent winds speak louder than the noise they make. I stop explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the nights I stayed up to change.
You just signed that bitch off, stating that nursing degrees are no longer looked as a higher learning or mean anything. Look like, oh, being a nurse ain't shit. It's just like you being a fucking garbage picker at this fucking point. Remember him and
when they were cutting off all that shit, yep, and now look at how this shit come back to bite you in the ass.
Same motherfucking people that are nurses right now, that you said that their nursing degree ain't shit, or the same nurses that got his ass on the life support that gotta go and check on his oxygen, his pressure, make sure the plugs are still connected and all that shit. But that's the same motherfuckers you didn't care about, and now how his final moments now are the ones taking care of him. It ain't his wife. It ain't his children. It ain't Trump. It ain't none of them motherfuckers.
It's the same nurses he was trying to get fired.
The same nurses right now that he bashed that them days, their job ain't legit, is a piece of shit job like McDonald's. Right? Same shit he said. But right now he in a vegetative state to make sure his fucking ass don't get bed sores and rash and all that shit. The nurse had to put a catheter in his fucking dick. And right now washing down his skin to make sure he don't get fucking rash. But if he's dead, his skin is gonna start breaking down.
That's crazy.
But again, you didn't give a fuck about nurses. All you motherfuckers signed off that shit saying that people who got nursing degrees ain't shit. But if say that doesn't understand, be careful your fucking words. Because 99% of the time, the people that you see in your final moments will be a nurse or a doctor. You don't play with those people. You don't disrespect their titles. But even the fucking mortician, bitch, that's the one that gotta make you look right to look presentable in a casket.
Yep.
Those are people you don't criticize, you respect their fucking jobs. Because ain't nobody built for that shit to smell death or to see somebody in a decomp.
Nobody.
In a decomp. You understand? When the body breaking down, right now when he breaking down, the body's already breaking down, slowly giving off odor. You think somebody glad them wipe your fucking ass? Ain't none of them motherfuckers in Congress and Senate can come and wipe his fucking ass. Be careful, as I said, be careful how you treat people because in the end you still fucking need them. Look who he need now.
Same nurses he was trying to get rid of.
Telling Donald Trump don't cancel student loans for student loans. Bitch, really, them nurses had to go bust out $100,000 loans to get their degrees to fucking wash your ass. And they asking you to just write off some of their student loans so at least they can be able to provide a food or a roof over the fucking family.
What's good, Herb? What's good? Yo, Herb, man. And these motherfuckers is wilding, bro. Yo, it is believed that Mitch McConnell is possibly dead or he's brain dead, and the Republicans are hiding it because they know if it's true, they lose power in the Senate. This shit is crazy. I just dropped the link, bro. I just dropped the link. That shit is crazy.
You know who else sick too? And they refuse to let people know?
Who?
Trump is sick.
Oh yeah, Trump. We know that. We know Trump is sick. Yo, wait till you shit I play. Wait till you see the shit I got for you, Herb. I'm just trying to smoke before I play that on the content. But it's crazy, bro. Get to the door. It's crazy, bro. This nigga showed it.
That's why people laugh.
They trying to hold out till August 2nd. You're gonna keep a decomposing body if he's truly dead until August 2nd. Yo, they wildin', bro. Shit.
On a fucking life support.
They crazy, bro. They fucking wildin', Irv. They wildin'.
Everybody make a mockery. Like, oh,
everybody know Trump is sick.
Like, oh, he can't be really stupid. It's not about him being stupid. The man is going through Alzheimer's and dementia, which is sugar in his fucking brains, parasites. The man is gone. That's why he don't remember his left and his fucking right. You can answer him a conversation right now at 6 o'clock and at 7 o'clock. He don't remember what the fuck he said. That he's sick. His brain is done. Full of parasites. He got Alzheimer's and dementia. The man ain't really playing stupid. Crazy. The man is literally fucking losing it.
He's gone. Shout out to the two people in the room right now. If you're looking at the topic, you already know, man. We got some content. Like I said, I like to smoke and listen to a little bit of music before I get into the content. But you already see we already holding conversation. I see you, X. I see you. But yeah, we about to get into it, man. The Republicans are tripping, people. Mitch McConnell is dead or brain dead, and they keeping it under wraps so that they don't lose the Senate. Because if it's true, the Democrats get to replace him, and they get the Senate. His wife, I was just informed by Minds that this nigga's wife is in China. She done booked it. She's in China. And you know what? Now that Charlene says it, it does make sense. If she's in China and they can't find her, she can't be held liable to answer questions on his health and what's really going on with him. Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. The fix is in, man. The fix is fucking in. They're trying once again to cheat. I'm up on this topic. I'll wait for you to show the video. Yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is really crazy, Herb. I can't believe these niggas is going this route, bro. This shit, the politics in this world have gotten fucking disgustingly ugly and nasty, bro. To the point where we hiding people's fucking deaths and all kind of shit. It is weird, bro. Let's play this song.
Instead of don't say.
Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silently, I don't talk much. I just build. I don't rush. Every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love. I used to care what they all thought. Now I barely answer calls talk. I've been focused on the long walk while they distracted by small talk. I seen people switch for less. Seen fake love get expressed. So I learned to protect my rest and invest in my progress. Now I don't move for approval. I move for what's more useful. If it drains me, I refuse it. If it grows me, I choose it. I've been building from the inside with no spotlight can define. Every step is aligned with the vision in my mind. Silent winds speak louder than the noise they make. I stop explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the night side, stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent wins, don't talk much. I just build, I don't rush. Every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love. Now I move like I've been here before. No more chasing validation war. I don't need to prove anymore. I just open the door. Every failure turned into fuel. Every loss became my rule. Now I stay calm, never cool.
You already know,
steady,
love is love, man. I just can't believe, yo. I know I'm saying this. Let me lower the music real quick. But damn, we live in a world where people are doing this type of shit, man. How distraught has the United States politics become when we hiding dead bodies just to stay in power, bro? What kind of shit is this, man? This shit is a twist. This shit is just fucking gone. Everybody's high and drugged up and shit happens. Like, you can't believe some of the shit that's going down. It's demonic. Eating babies. What the fuck? Like, come on, man. I ain't never see those shit like this, I don't rush. Every setback turn to trust. Shit crazy. McDonald's serving human meat. Lord knows what the other places are doing. You got a lot of people going bankrupt. I've seen fake lettuce, fake eggs, fucking rice made out of plastic. If we're having a shortage of chickens, right? Where the fuck are all these chickens coming from? Because the last time I checked, in order to reproduce, you gotta have the sex, and then you gotta wait for the time for the fucking chicken to develop, to fucking hatch to lay the eggs, sit on the eggs, turn them into chickens, hatch the fucking little chicklings, and then eventually they grow up and we put them on our plate. I know that sounds brutal, but I'm a meat eater. I apologize. I'm a carnivore for those vegetarians out there. But goddamn, what is going on in the world? How did we get to this? You went ahead and you gave Argentina $42 billion to bail them out. Why didn't you use that money to bail out our farming industry? Help our farmers out so that they can be progressive. No, but you want to help another whole fucking country, and then in exchange they send us rancid beef.
You should be.
If and that's what the fuck it was. Word. Come on, man. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is absolutely fucking wild, bro.
As he said, alien.
This shit don't make no sense. This shit is crazy wild right now.
Nobody wants to open their eyes. Everybody want to stay blind.
I see this nigga paying his live. Oh, Lord. Fuck he talking about, man? Damn. Let's see what the fuck Payne talking about. I don't even know why he live. He should have checked to see if I was live. That's crazy. We done bump heads again. Let's see what King got going on over here.
That shit, but I know the feeling. You heard? True story. I was wrong. Back in the year 2000, I did the worst. 26 years ago. You heard? Yo, D9, you forgive me? Because I need forgiveness from my people. Back in 2000, that was the last time I did that shit. I'll do it again, but I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it, man. Damn it. I don't want to say it. Oh, so he pushed Carmelo Anthony, right? And he stabbed him. But they was going to jump him. How he know what to do?
Yeah. That Carmelo Anthony shit, we passed that stage, Payne. You got to catch up, brother. Right now, that man's got a whole appeal going on and everything. With all the new evidence that came out, you need to go watch a couple of my lives, Payne, so you can catch up to that Carmelo shit. But back on what we doing over here, yo. Shout out to Latin Payne. You already know the Rico Squad, the hardest in the whole yard. This is Smoked Out Society. We are the home of the Rico Squad. But yeah, man, this Mitch McConnell shit is buck wild crazy, bro. Because if it turns out to be true, man, this shit is wild, bro. We some real we some real motherfuckers, bro. We got to keep it real, man. The United States is crazy. We really out here doing shit like this, though. We fucking buck wild crazy, bro. We really crazy. We out here doing this shit. Nobody knows where this nigga's at. Nobody. We're gonna take a pic. We're gonna take a look at some of these things and see. We got some shit about hours ago, what we know about him and everything. But we're gonna take a look at some of this shit, bro, because this shit is getting out of hand. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna get into it while I'm smoking. Fuck it. So we're gonna get into it right now. Fuck it. Let's just get into it. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Wait till y'all see this, folks. This shit is crazy. Here we go.
Breaking news, a very reputable publication in Washington, D.C. just published Mitch McConnell's eulogy, as though Mitch McConnell has died. And while it seems like an error, perhaps, some type of...
All right. We ain't even gonna get minutes into the fucking video. I'm already pausing. Why would they be preparing a eulogy? I'm confused. Charlene, why would they be preparing a eulogy for somebody that's alive?
I don't know. I grew up with eulogies of the people who passed, or
Yeah, that's what I thought. A eulogy is for somebody that died, right?
It's like obituary.
An obituary to show love to somebody who's left us to the upper room.
He's alive. He's the man that keep on living. I mean, I don't know.
Wow, folks, the fix is fucking in. Let's keep on going. This is getting crazy. Yo, I hope you in here, Irv. This shit is getting crazy. Yo, I dropped the link. If you can hit the link, hit it, bro. This shit is crazy. Let's keep playing. Let's just keep playing. This shit gonna get good, folks. Like I said, we all know that a eulogy is for somebody that's passed. This shit is
mistake.
Crazy.
They already had it pre-written. Has the whole do not use, a look back at Mitch McConnell's time in the Senate. You can see it right here in the Internet Archive. This from The Hill, one of the premier publications for inside Washington, D.C. And this happens sometimes where people get trigger happy and they publish something that they had pre-written, or perhaps they're publishing early before an embargo breaks. Has Mitch McConnell died? That is my question. We are hearing reports that Mitch McConnell is brain dead in the hospital and is no longer with us. While we don't know if he's on this mortal plane, that's what we are hearing from some very high-level people inside of the government and inside of the Trump White House.
If this man is dead, folks, if Mitch McConnell is dead and the White House is doing this, yo, there's no fucking ends or disrespect or disgust that this administration will go to cover up anything, bro.
I mean,
you do not play.
You hope that these clowns are still following this cult shit, but trying to say, damn, hold up, if they treated homeboy like this.
Like, God damn, wait a minute, what they're gonna do to us? Like, come on, man. This gotta be a pause moment where you have to start respecting something. You have to respect something. There's no fucking way. This is gonna turn out to be really fucking ugly, bro.
If you don't believe in God, you don't care. We don't believe in God.
This shit is
wow. They don't believe in God, and they're all worshiping the devil. They're all part of this cult and all that shit. You really think they give a fuck?
This shit is absolutely bonkers, yo. This is bonkers. I cannot believe some shit like this is really happening.
I thought that shit was in an episode of The Simpsons.
You know what? I think I see some shit like that too. Let's play the video, yo. This shit is crazy. Let's get some more details. I need something to drink, bro. I am fucking
And so what's going to happen next? This is the last time we saw Mitch McConnell alive. The last time we saw Mitch McConnell alive, he couldn't even finish chairing his own committee meeting. He was humiliated by his own staffer. His lips were purple.
Wrap up after.
No circulation.
Cold here.
You can see the blood vessels had burst under his eyes.
Yep.
He had no blood circulation. He had to be told by staffers what to do.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
What is that? That's not a human noise.
Obviously, there's not a whole lot of time for a second round. So
slurring his words And then Mitch McConnell gets up in the middle of the hearing and runs away, just like Joe Biden used to do. What happened later that day? Mitch McConnell is walking.
Yeah, we saw this. That he fell face
down
first
the hallway and then just collapses. Nobody touches him. Nobody scares him. Just falls.
Boom.
What is that?
Yes, we all saw this.
Looks like
is
he
live
had
on
a
TV.
cardiac arrest there. We know that he had a cardiac arrest and was taken to the hospital totally unresponsive and unable to communicate. It's been more than a week since Senator McConnell, returned to 84, was admitted to the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen,
They said it was a
though his team has not disclosed why he was in the hospital or provided any detail. This is out of date. This is from July 6th. It's been more than 3 weeks, correction, since Mitch McConnell returned to 84. So it's been a month. Nobody knows.
Oh, you see what he's doing, right?
Now we do.
This was posted July 6th. All these questions. So we only 1 day away. So something was happening over the weekend and niggas was leaking left and right, bro. And we were so caught up on the 4th of July that we probably didn't realize what the fuck was going down, folks. But you noticed he's saying certain shit. Let's keep listening.
You have the 911 call and the dispatch. And the dispatch says that Mitch McConnell had a life-threatening injury, was unresponsive, and had a cardiac arrest, we now know.
Okay.
Independent journalist is reporting that 84-year-old Senator McConnell, mysteriously hospitalized last month, suffering from cardiac arrest, has not been publicly seen, is on life support and brain dead, though nothing has been officially confirmed by the family or office of the senator. This is how you know it's really bad. Because Mitch McConnell's office, my goodness, look at one of these. This is one of the last known photographs of Mitch McConnell. Look at this. Look at his hands. Look at his hands.
Oh.
Bruised, battered, blackened, no blood flow, clearly falling,
I told you,
constantly breaking or injuring his hands.
breaking down.
The no-slip shoes, the mountain climbing shoes here just to walk across flat surfaces. There are now multiple reports from a variety of sources, left and right, claiming that Mitch McConnell is unconscious and likely brain dead. And family members are not pushing back on these reports. Senator McConnell has now been hospitalized for 3 weeks.
All right, so the reason why this is happening, folks, if you wasn't with me earlier, let me tell you why this is big. If Mitch McConnell is officially dead and incapacitated and cannot perform his duties, he has to be removed from the Senate, and the Democrats get to pick who they replace that seat with. Guess what's going to happen? The Senate then goes towards the Democrats. They take control of the Senate. We already know what the fuck is going on in the House. We have several people who tried to retire or wanted to step away because they don't plan on running again, and they're being forced to stay in power for the same reason that the Senate is scared. The House is. They don't want to lose power. The sooner we take over, I'm telling you, the sooner Donald Trump's reign is over. Granted, it is, but he still has power. He still has all of the branches doing what he wants. But I'm telling you right now, as soon as he can go ahead and we can get this confirmed and see what's going on, you're gonna start seeing a lot of shit go down. People are gonna start disappearing. Allegiances are gonna start changing. People are gonna start hiring lawyers. I'm telling you, bro, the debacle for this fucking regime is gonna come. I'm telling you, y'all don't understand. All hell is gonna break loose. Pandora's box is gonna be open once these Republicans lose the power of the House and the Senate, bro. People are gonna start fucking answering, being held accountable for all the corrupt and robbery. Yo, the robbery alone, Lord knows when a new regime come in, how much money the Trumps was stealing, bro, with him and all his fucking goonies. Lord knows the shit they were doing to people's 401k plan and every other fucking thing they got going on here, bro. I'm telling you, this is disgusting. A member of the House of Senate has possibly passed away, and they're trying to keep it in the hidden so that they don't lose power. Oh my fucking God, bro. You know what that deserves? I'm gonna show you exactly what that deserves. I gotta do it.
¿Qué?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's what that gets. When they say that, when I started reading and hearing about this, I was like, yeah. Then when I now that I see that it is happening, this is all you can sit down and say.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
That shit crazy, people. That shit is absolutely fucking wild what's going on, bro. That is absolutely wild. Let's keep going.
Gravity of the situation cannot be overstated, especially since his wife, Elaine Chao, appeared in China days after his hospitalizations. This is probably the most evil thing I've seen happen in politics, and I watched all 4 years of Joe Biden. At least Jill Biden didn't sneak off to go confer with her Chinese state handlers. I'm not saying that she doesn't have them, but Elaine Chao did. Elaine Chao's Chinese. And she was born in Taiwan. Her parents are Chinese. They are in business with the Communist Party of China. They're billionaires. They run a massive shipping business.
Mitch McConnell's wife said, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I'm going to make sure that I don't lose no asset or no money in China. I'm out. Yeah, she Chinese. And he was against immigrants. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, this shit, folks, y'all need to light one of these up in order to fucking understand the madness that's going on in this world, bro. This shit is crazy. These niggas is trying to kick immigrants out, and every last one of them is fucking an immigrant.
That's the score for the immigrant.
Come on now. Come on, you got to be kidding me, folks. That's what we doing? I can't believe that shit. No, man. No, no, and no. I'm not going to sit here and take this madness that's going on. We kicking all the immigrants out, but we married the immigrants. The fuck going on here, man? Let's keep going with the story. This shit is crazy.
Through China. And you can't do that without the government's permission. It is a Chinese communist dictatorship. Well, anyway, Elaine Chao is not by her husband's side. Elaine Chao is in China, minting deals, meeting with the highest possible echelons of Chinese Party communist leadership while her husband is dying in the hospital. Okay, what does that tell you exactly?
Exactly. Did you hear what he just said? She is in China securing the bag, making sure she is set and good to go for life while this dude is over here dead. Folks, this shit don't get no better than that. You can't write this shit any better than this. This is a movie. This is a movie. It's just crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Question now is national security. If Senator McConnell is unable to independently perform his duty, what safeguards exist to ensure classified intelligence briefings, defense appropriations information, or other sensitive congressional matters could not be accessed, discussed, and shared with the Communist Party of China? It's a great point. And given the timing...
I didn't even think about that, yo. Whoever wrote this article is smart as fuck. I didn't even think about that. What if his wife was over there giving these people information on the United States? Wow. Whoever wrote this article might have just started another fucking problem. Because now you got me thinking crazy. Irv, think about it. What if his wife is over there right now giving up the goods, making sure she's got the bag set for herself in China, letting them know, yo, they doing this, and this. They trying to do this to y'all, do this to this. Fuck that. China, Bruce Lee. Yo, whoever wrote this article, he might have been fucking smoking some shit and it just ding. Because now you got me thinking, yo, why is she over there? Why this nigga over here croaking? I understand that you with somebody to death do you part, but damn, the nigga really ain't dead, or is he? Did he die already? In your eyes, is he dead because you knew the motherfucker croaked or some shit? Mentally, he's gone. He's just out of here, Space Cadet Man. She was just done with the shit, so she went back to China, let them know what the fuck going on, and she done with the shit. She got her money. She secured her bag. She's gonna open up her little noodle shop in China. And she gonna chill. That shit crazy, bro. That whoever wrote that article, he just started some shit, bro. He truly started some shit. Because now I'm thinking the same way too. What if she's over there giving up all this information that we know Mitch McConnell had access to the highest of information? Because he was straight slobber knocking on Donald Trump. So you know Trump is a loose bumping his gums. So all these motherfuckers probably knew shit. Wow. I'll tell you right now, this pork chop is banging, but this shit don't get no better than that. Excuse me for the pork chop and the information. This shit is crazy, bro.
Of Chow's meeting with the Chinese vice president, what was discussed? Why the hell was she in China? High-ranking source says McConnell is officially brain dead. He's not coming back. I checked with the staff. Latest update from Mitch McConnell's lying staff, who's been lying, by the way, about his condition for years. We appreciate the outpouring of support. He's recovering in the hospital. So this is very interesting. This is new. They say he's...
Everybody's saying this nigga done fucking kicked the curb, but his staff, these niggas really still trying to... You know what it is? I got it. Them niggas are still trying to get paid. They're on the clock. They know if that nigga's officially dead, some of them they're gonna lose their jobs and shit. They ain't gonna get paid no more. Wow. He's really going all out to keep their gigs. Because you know he got all every one of them got their own staffers and all this shit and everything. So Lord knows if the staff is lying just so that they keep their JOBs, or they're being told to lie by Donald Trump and the regime. Probably exactly what it is, but let's keep playing this shit.
In the hospital. The senator continues to improve and is working closely with his staff on Kentucky and Senate matters while the Senate is out of session. Oh, I'm sure. So they confirmed that he's still in the hospital. I spoke with a neighbor who lives next door to Mitch McConnell, and she said that she was there when the medical emergency occurred, and she saw him being taken to the hospital, and she's not seen anybody home since that day.
No family has come.
I haven't seen anyone coming or going from there.
Yeah, because I know his Capitol Police detail, they're over at the hospital, so I just thought so his wife, Elaine Chow, was found in China 3 days after he went into cardiac arrest. So we're trying to figure out where she is. It doesn't look like she has come back to the house. I was wondering, have you seen her at all?
I haven't seen anyone.
Oh my God. Can you explain what happened? Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, intrepid reporting right there.
She probably
I want to see proof of life at this point. Something has to be done. There has to be some sort of deadline that they're...
Okay. We got Brother X coming on the stage. Got Brother X. What's good, big bro? What's good?
Man.
Salute.
Hey, man, I'm top billing, man. I want to really give you your flowers, family. Yo, keep up the good work, man, because this is what we need, man. We need to get into we need to get into the political world, man, and educate our people, because it's a lot of things people missing, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Tell you, man, this shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild. X, I just can't believe that these Republicans will go this type of length just to keep power. That's crazy, yo. Put that nigga on the fucking incubator, put some saline through him, put him in a cold room where it's cold enough, and leave that nigga on a fucking ventilator. He gonna stay alive until August. That's crazy, bro. I can see them do some disrespectful shit like that. Yo, why is his wife? Let me ask you a question. Why is his wife in China talking to the Chinese president and all these people? When the fuck did she become a political powerhouse? That shit crazy.
Yeah, it's very, man. We're living in some real scary times, man. It's real scary. Hold up. Damn.
Yeah, you breaking a little bit. You was frozen for a hot minute. You moving now, but you was a little frozen.
You had to go out. Yeah, this thing is acting up. I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop out when I go outside. I'm gonna come back up when I go outside.
I see the chat. I got you, bro. I got you. I know you in the chat watching. I'm about to play some other videos. I got some other shit, some more shit, man. People really, this shit is crazy, bro. And whoever wrote that article really got a bug in my ear now, yo. Like, why the fuck is his wife out there talking to people and shit like that and everything? What the fuck does his wife know? That's dangerous, yo. That's real dangerous. I'm telling you, people, this shit wild crazy, bro. This shit is absolutely wild fucking crazy. And people ain't paying attention to this shit, bro. Let's finish watching this video so I can get into the next one.
Well, thank you, Derek Evans, because you're exactly right. There is a deadline. It is August 3rd. August 3rd is when you cannot have a special election for a Senate seat for a deceased or resigned senator in Kentucky based on Kentucky law. So they're trying to hold out Mitch McConnell, who's allegedly brain dead at the hospital, never coming back. They're trying to keep him having a pulse, which they can probably do medically, and keep this a secret so that there can't be a Trump Republican that is elected or appointed to that seat. Sorry, it'd be a special election based on Kentucky law. They have to hold out for 3 months before the election. Then it'll just go to the regular general election. They could pass the Save America Act. Mitch McConnell is the deciding vote against killing the filibuster. And if you get a special election and you have a Trump Republican landslide win that election, like a Nate Morris, right? Win that election, then you are able to pass the Save America Act. This is what they're trying to hold out on. These are evil, evil bastards.
Wow.
This is what they're doing. They're using Mitch McConnell's corpse to do that. And it's not the first time they've done it. Look at Dianne Feinstein here. She died in office. Look at this.
Yeah.
Actual crypt keeper.
Feinstein. We remember her too. They did the same
Yes,
thing
Mitch
with
McConnell's
By
wife did literally flee to China
brain dead, leaving.
after Mitch McConnell is brain dead in the hospital. Where's his wife? They've been married for 40 years. And his wife isn't by his side? His wife is in China as he's brain dead?
Put a light by his eye.
Ladies and gentlemen, something very evil is happening here. It's as bad as you ever thought. And we need answers. We need proof of life immediately. Trump should call this out, and we need to get to the bottom of this. This is worse than what they did with Joe Biden. It is. And since it's my party, it's my obligation to say it. Okay? It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.
You have a pulse. Rather, it's like machine alive.
This shit crazy. It's really wild now. They really try to keep this man alive, bro. This is crazy. Bro. I can't believe this.
He's alive. You hear me? Once they take the machine off now, everything might shut down within maybe about 10, 15 minutes. Completely no pulse, nothing, no respiration, nothing. What?
This shit is crazy. This shit is wild, people. This shit is absolutely wild. I can't believe this shit is happening.
Clause. They never said if you have a pulse that is being made by a machine.
These are all different videos of people trying to figure out where the fuck is Mitch McConnell. Let's see what the first one says.
There are growing questions this morning about the health of Republican Senator Mitch McConnell. The Kentucky lawmaker was admitted to the hospital more than 3 weeks ago, back on June 14th. But his office has only released some vague updates on his condition since then. The latest
that man been dead for 3 weeks, folks.
States that McConnell.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that man has possibly been dead for 3 weeks, and they got this man on the freezer, bro.
No freezer. He's not dead officially because the machine is in pulse.
Yeah, this is crazy,
He's not
bro.
dead, but his body is decomposing slowly. He's gonna start getting darker. Watch, they keep fucking around till August 3rd. They might have a closed casket. They don't want you to see how bad his body's decomposing.
Quote, continues to improve, but it offers no specifics about why he was hospitalized nor the type of treatment he's receiving. There's also been no confirmation from McConnell's office as to whether or not the senator is even currently conscious. The New York Times reports that on the morning that McConnell was taken to the hospital, in their words, emergency responders reported performing CPR on an unconscious individual undergoing cardiac arrest at the senator's Washington address.
Wow.
That's according to recordings of dispatcher calls that were widely reported by news outlets last week and obtained by the New York Times. The recordings do not name McConnell as the individual. We should just note that I think this is a storyline that's going to trigger more and more questions in the days ahead.
This shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely crazy. That was 5 hours ago. was 4 hours ago.
After 3 weeks, there are still lingering questions related to Senator Mitch
Okay, I see you, bro. We in here. This shit is crazy, bro.
McConnell's health, and it's adding to growing examples of a lack of disclosure and transparency among elected officials. The Republican from Kentucky was admitted to the hospital on June 14th. McConnell's aides have not explained why he was hospitalized or what treatment he's receiving.
So this man had a cardiac arrest. Me and Wifey over here talking about it. A cardiac arrest on June, a heart attack on June 14th. This dude has been dead possibly, X. I'm gonna keep it real with you. He's been possibly dead for 3 fucking weeks. We keeping this man's body under 100% security just to hold power in the Senate? Yo, the Republicans are fucking, they're vicious, bro. They have no fucking pause or gives a fucks, bro. And his wife is in China. She's in China, you know what? Because they don't want her answer unnecessary questions. And she giving up all the goods to the Chinese president out there so she can secure the bag and stay her ass to fucking China, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What?
It's frightening, man.
And move. Y'all want to be on top, y'all would step on toes. Because they did the same thing to that black girl. You forgot? The black girl that was brain dead and pregnant. And
yeah, that's crazy, B.
Dumb. Hospital medical determined to do with her unborn child and let her stay there.
That's crazy.
To make her have that baby. That's what you men do.
That's wild,
women in power won't do that shit. A woman in power will have emotions with her.
I agree with her, yo. I really honestly do agree with her. I think it's time because you got to understand, even with anybody, I'm talking about non-white people. The thing
it's
is,
not even a race. Women are emotional. Once we see them die, we would have felt pity and be like, you know what, that homeboy rest in peace now. You understand? Let's be
it's time, B.
Just be selling that. If I think she hooked up to his ass for the next 6 months, even though he can have big sores, rash, all the sepsis, and all that other shit, all the give him antibiotics.
That's crazy. I can't believe we about to do this to this dude to stay in power. For 3 weeks, they kept this man's death under wraps.
What I'm gonna tell you what's even more bizarre is that we letting this small minority of the population dictate what we do.
Yep.
That's the even more puzzling thing. We took about 300. It's a nation of 340 million people. Maybe 10 million people was running the show, or maybe less than that. It's crazy, B. It's crazy, and they tell you, they dictate when you're gonna struggle and when you're gonna do good.
Yep, let's increase the interest rate.
It don't make sense, man.
Let's increase the gas. The cost of living.
That's why I applaud you, Have. We gotta use this internet as a weapon, man, and a weapon for positivity. To let people know it's time to take the power away from these people. Like when you go into the store, if you see something that's super hot, don't buy it. Nope. It's simple. Nope. I don't eat meat. I don't eat no kind of meat. I don't eat fish. I don't eat none of that, B.
That's what kills me, X, and I said it too.
That's exactly what I said from COVID. When they fucking sit around, knowing that a gallon of milk was $2 and change, right? Maybe $3 in some states, $89, $2.99, whatever. And out of desperation, let's raise that bitch up to $4.99. Let's see if there's any stupid people that's willing enough to pay that $4.99. And they were doing it. And it was like, you know what? We're giving them 100% quality. Let's not do that bitch and make it 25% quality. And then jack up another $1 on that bitch, making it $5.99. Who's gonna pay?
Yeah, it's bizarre, man.
Still pay for it, but less quality.
Right, exactly. And then you gotta think about it. How could they supply enough milk for the whole world like that? That's even strange. Think about the beef.
What about the beef? You know, where's the cows at?
We know
where's the cows at, B?
Exactly. He sent $42 million to Argentina, and they sent us some rancid fucking human beef. We was out here eating humans in McDonald's. Get the fuck out
Oh,
of here.
I don't eat beef. I don't eat none of that stuff.
I've basically, I've walked away from a lot, bro. I don't even do what I used to no more. It's scary. Yo.
But it's not only food. It's
Food
fake.
is fake.
Look at the rich.
Lettuce is fake. Eggs are being fake. Meat
Yeah, I
is
don't get eggs neither. For real.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Clothes, cars, everything like shit.
Fuck cars and clothes, man.
I'm saying the same material, same fucking time and diet. Now why is it 10 times more? How can the same one vegetable apartment
Because the economy's a motherfucker and people pay
Yo.
because they have no choice and they
got people
desperate.
like him controlling that shit. Because
Yo, Mitch McConnell is dead, B.
we stupid enough to say,
Yeah,
fuck
that
it,
man
I'm
had a
gonna
cardiac arrest. He had a
He been
cardiac
gone.
arrest 3 weeks ago. That nigga been dead. Yeah, he dead, yo. And
But
these
what I
days-
agree with her is that I believe a woman. See, one thing about women and opportunities, they don't mess up because they understand who's coming behind them. Well, non-white people mostly, you know what I mean? We know who's coming behind us, so it's like we know we gotta set the bar so we can keep this trend to continue to keep going. But it's time for women, man.
That's why
'Cause,
I've said it. You know what the fear is? And a lot of people laugh at me when I say this, and I'm going to repeat it again. The reason why we don't have a female president yet is, you know why? The day that we get a female president, she's going to come in there. She's going to fix a lot of shit. And before anybody says anything, I'm going to tell you why. When you go home and you think about it tonight, who's in the crib paying all the bills and everything, fighting with the bill collectors, doing their little fling flang and shit, making shit stay on and getting paid? Ma Dukes, the wife, it's always the females doing all that. Yeah, we go to work, we put the money on the table, you know what I'm saying? But they the ones calling the bill collectors, giving that, taking this, doing that, getting the discounts, cutting here, complaining, doing all that. We don't do none of that. So you put a woman in power, and she does good in her 4 years. I'm sorry to say this, and I don't care who laughs at me. That'll be the last time in fucking years you're gonna see a man as the president of this country. The females will start going as a rap. And you know, you hear what the wife is saying is true.
The first police
Yeah, how y'all doing? All right.
was sweared in yesterday. First police on the island, the first female. Now she's running the whole
Yeah.
That's what the problem is, X. We get that female to become president, and let me tell you something. You know who could have did it? They were too scared. And I'm telling you, I think Michelle would have, if she would have ran or something, I think she could have did it. And you know who else I think could have did a decent job? Because she had she had that dog in her. Hillary Clinton.
Ooh.
Hillary
Yeah,
Clinton.
Hillary.
She had that dog in her, bro. We know she had that dog in her because she ate that shit that her husband embarrassed her through, and still was able not to let her fucking career go to shit. After she still like an idiot by that nigga Bill Clinton after he did all that shit. She ate that shit. She was a dog, bro.
Oh yeah. No question. Yeah, she was good money. But shit,
You know
yeah,
what
it's
her
just-
the last chick that the sister that just ran down, I forgot her name, that's bad. What was the one that just ran for president, the female? Jesus. She was the vice president.
Kamala
Harris, yeah, Kamala Harris. Let me tell you something. You know what hurt Kamala Harris? The fact that Joe Biden took he took about 65% of the campaign run before he decided to say, yo, I'm not running no more. And I think that hurt Kamala's chances of winning, because I don't think she got enough time to let the people know. Give us women a chance. You see what we do in the home. Give me a shot and watch me fix some shit. I believe if women would have gotten to listen to her a little bit more, and I believe women across the board, not just black women. I believe some of these white women would be like, yeah, wait a minute.
no question, man.
Word, I'm always listening to this fucking asshole and everything. Yeah, let a woman run the fucking presidency. I don't care if she's black, she's a female. Let's see what we can do as the you know what I'm saying? And that shit would have started something, bro. But since she didn't get in there soon enough, I think that's what hurt her. She
What's up,
didn't have
man? Yeah. What you up to, man? You all right? Yeah. Hey, Hab, I gotta get my kids straight, man. I'm gonna be in the chat. Much
you
love,
already
B.
know. You already know.
All right.
I'm about to go get my food.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Go ahead and add the video back up so we can see what's popping off. Like I said, this is not one video. A lot of these people are showing different videos of what's going on. Look at this. Let's finish watching this
The
one.
latest statement we have from his team reads, quote, Senator McConnell appreciates the outpouring of support he's receiving while he continues his recovery in the hospital. The senator continues to improve and is working closely with his staff on Kentucky and Senate matters while the Senate is out of session. Okay, that was released on July 2nd. That is 5 days ago. The lack of information follows the 3-month absence of New Jersey Congressman Tom Kean. Just recently explained he was struggling with depression. Under the Biden administration in 2024, questions swirled over the handling of then Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin disappearing from the public eye for days after a health scare. Let's bring in MS Now congressional reporter Michael Schnell. Max Rose is still with us. There have been developments just since we came on air, Michael Schnell.
Yeah, we're just learning. I'm just getting statements in from the spokesperson for Leader Thune and the spokesperson for Whip John Barrasso. To put it into perspective, this is the top Senate Republican and the second ranking Senate Republican. Both of them have spoken to Mitch McConnell in recent days. So I'll read you what I'm being told. This is first from a Thune spokesperson. Quote, Leader Thune spoke with Senator.
The two most corrupt motherfuckers that are under Trump have spoken with Mitch McConnell in the last couple of days. I find that really fucking funny. Get the fuck out of here.
McConnell yesterday by phone. They had a lengthy and substantive conversation that covered a variety of topics, including national security. We're also learning that John Barrasso, the number 2 Senate Republican, has spoken to Mitch McConnell. I'll read you a statement from his spokesperson. Quote, Senator Barrasso and Senator McConnell had a lengthy conversation early this afternoon. Their phone call lasted roughly 20 minutes. They spoke about a number of topics, including the Graham-Plattner scandal in Maine, Supreme Court rulings, the NDAA, that's the annual defense bill that's being discussed on Capitol Hill right now. And the last sentence of the statement is, quote, Senator McConnell was fully engaged and is eager to get back to the Senate.
So these niggas had somebody take his cell phone and dial and answer the phone, and they left the phone open next to the nigga's head for 20 minutes while this nigga was just speaking random bullshit to nobody. He probably wasn't even on the phone. Yeah, these people are incredible.
They did their little cult ritual.
Well, they spoke to him in the afterlife, or they did that Ghostbusters shit. Oh, Lord.
The ghost.
That's crazy. This is what we doing. They want the Professor X stuff now. Telepaths.
Notable because, as you mentioned, Alicia, we aren't getting a lot of information from the office. I followed up with the office this morning. They sent me along that July 2nd statement, which doesn't really give an indication of his condition. I've been speaking to a number of Senate aides today and senators themselves. Nobody really seems to know just what Senator McConnell's condition is. Obviously, a concern. He is a key vote in the upper chamber. He is 84 years old. He's been serving since 1985, and there is just no indication right now of why he is in the hospital.
His lips are purple.
And that he is doing.
That dude is dead, bro. I'm not laughing about the situation, but it's embarrassing the lengths that they're going to try. This shit is crazy, bro. I cannot believe that they're doing this shit, bro. This shit is wild money, people. You don't see this shit anywhere else, man. I'm telling you don't see this shit anywhere else. I'm baffled right now. I'm dumbfounded. I'm telling you, bro. When the going gets going, the going does get going. There ain't nothing else you can say about it, bro. It's just straight wild crazy. I really, I just, there's nothing else you can say. It's just absolutely crazy. This nigga talking crazy. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what else. Let me see something 47 minutes ago. What got leaked? Hold on a second. Let's see what this is about. Oh shit. Hold on a second, folks. We might have some action. We might have some action now, folks. Hold on. I don't know how legit this is, but it's looking like it is. Hold on. Let's see what they're saying.
I hope that Mitch McConnell is alive right now, just so that we can give him the gift of showing A, that Democrats learn how to actually wield power, maybe a lesson that Mitch McConnell could have offered us, and B, so that he could watch the U.S. Senate, his prized institution, flip from red to blue, and that'll be the legacy that he leaves behind.
I have a really important question for you all, and we have to keep asking this question. What are the Republicans covering up? It has been almost 1 month since Senator Mitch McConnell has been seen in the public eye. We have reports that he has been medically brain dead for a few days, but his wife, Elaine Chao, is currently over in China, so can't make the decision, as the next of kin, to pull the plug. Mitch McConnell's neighbors have said they have not seen anybody enter or exit his house in D.C. in almost 30 days. Obviously, something is very wrong. Nobody is denying that, but the reporting is conflicting about what is actually going on behind the scenes. A bunch of Republican operatives are now coming out and claiming that actually Mitch McConnell is fine. He's quite energetic. He's in the hospital having lengthy conversations about complex political topics.
Wow.
There's only one problem, is that the people reporting this are people like friend of the show, Scott Jennings. Obviously, he's not a friend of the show. He's anything but. I say that in jest. But Scott Jennings sent out this ludicrous tweet that I want to break down. And then later in the video, I'm going to bring in Brian Tyler Cohen in order to further break down how Democrats can wield power in a post-Trump era. Make sure you drop a like. And I urge you to watch until the end of this video because it is a really good conversation. And Scott Jennings, Mitch McConnell, these are people who have wielded power over the past few decades in such an asymmetric, cynical, and just shamelessly disingenuous manner. So we're going to break all of that down. Drop a like, watch until the end. Let's start off with what Scott Jennings said, because it's rather absurd, and people are now making fun of him. He said, I spoke to my old friend Mitch McConnell this morning,
is all
senior senator from Kentucky.
minutes ago.
He's still
So
recovering in the hospital. We talked for just shy of 20 minutes about Iran, Ukraine, the unfolding situation in Maine, my visit to the TR Presidential Library, and even a little bit of Senate history. I told him we want to see him back at work as soon as possible. This tweet has 11,000 likes, but 22,000 replies, meaning people are just dogging on this guy. And it's because when's the last time we've heard Mitch McConnell say anything coherent about a war, about any issue over the past 18 months? It's been probably about 18 months to 2 years since Mitch McConnell has made any sense on these issues. There is no way they had a 20-minute conversation spanning across multiple political topics, but then people started to make fun of him. Sarah says, I spoke with my dear friend Mitch McConnell for 20 minutes this morning, and he told me he supports universal health care, free college, raising the minimum wage, and housing for all. Then a fake parody account, this is a fake representative, he's joking around here, he said, I spoke to my old friend Mitch McConnell this morning, the senior senator from Kentucky. He's still recovering in the hospital. We talked for just shy of 45 minutes. He's so sharp. This person's joking. Just like always, he let me do all the talking. He's a great listener. After that, we prayed silently for a while and had a staring contest. Just like always, he beat me. I told him we want to see him back at work as soon as possible. This person is clearly making fun of Scott Jennings, who ended his tweet with the same thing. I told them we want to see him back at work as soon as possible, but it's just so funny. The Republicans are trying to cover this up to preserve their own power, but it's not working. Even The Hill accidentally posted an article saying, do not use, a look back at Mitch McConnell's time in the Senate. So they accidentally published an article that they had ready in case the announcement of Mitch McConnell's death does come out. To expand on this issue more, I want to bring in friend of the show, Brian Tyler Cohen, who just wrote a book called The Day After: how to wield power in a post-Trump world. Watch this interview and watch until the end.
You know, this is an interesting moment with Mitch McConnell in the spotlight right now, because there is no greater example of Republicans abusing power while Democrats fail to wield power than McConnell himself. Like, Mitch McConnell unilaterally changed the composition of the U.S. Supreme Court. I know that we talk about how the number 9 is sacrosanct, but Mitch McConnell changed it for almost a year, from 9 justices to 8 justices. And so this is somebody who is perfectly willing to shed norms and process and institutions and you know, the filibuster, the parliamentarian. Like, these are people who will, this is somebody who will completely gut all of those things in deference to just figuring out how to consolidate power by any means necessary. And the asymmetry between what Mitch McConnell does and what Democrats do, which is, you know, we'll be the party of strongly worded letters. We'll be the party that says, okay, we're going to give you this one, but next time, you know, maybe reciprocate this goodwill. And of course, it never happens. But that asymmetry is so glaring. And look, McConnell is the perfect example of that. So I know that McConnell is in the news in a big way. There's a lot of talk about whether this guy is alive or not right now. But I think, you know what, I hope that Mitch McConnell is alive right now, just so that we can give him the gift of showing, A, that Democrats learn how to actually wield power, maybe a lesson that Mitch McConnell could have offered us, and B, so that he could watch the U.S. Senate, you know, his prized institution, flip from red to blue, and that'll be the legacy that he leaves behind.
It's beautiful. And as I pointed out earlier in this video, Scott Jennings is one of the people leading the way in saying that Mitch McConnell is still alive. Now, we don't have confirmation one way or another, but that's sort of the problem. We don't have confirmation one way or another. And
well, I gotta ask, I mean, look, nobody would know better than you. What do you think Scott Jennings' credibility is on this issue when he claims that he's had a 20-minute conversation with Mitch McConnell, somebody who the rest of the country doesn't even know is alive right now?
I think that he's the least credible operator in politics right now. I sat next to this guy on TV week after week after week while he lied about the...
Damn, X.
I hope he wake up. I hope he wake up and he could come back and tell me that, hey, I did die for 3 weeks and I survived and I came back, and tell me what the fuck it was like.
Damn. We on some other shit. But X said Adam Mockler is full of shit. I reached out to him about media coverage in our communities. I even spent money with him. Both sides of the government is wicked. Yeah, that is true. I think both sides, but the Republicans right now are just showing their fucking teeth a little bit more. Just
they all for shit.
They just being disgustingly nasty about it. The Republicans is just wilding right now. They doing just a little too fucking much. Doing too goddamn much. What happened to you?
Why are you doing this?
This is crazy. Let's see what fucking Payne is talking about, yo.
Okay, I put this on time. I need to later.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta make food for tomorrow.
Why?
At lunch.
Dinner?
I make breakfast. I make scrambled eggs.
No.
I have bacon there. So if I think it's fun. I just make scrambled eggs. I'm sleeping. I'll drink a scrambled egg, right? You don't have to crack
I can do that shit in the morning for you.
You don't have to crack it.
Look, I can do that shit in the morning for you.
Right. Or this shit.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll just use the regular eggs.
Do you wash your bone?
For some reason. They don't even know what the fuck I'm saying and they get me. Donald Trump said he thought the Iranian people hated their leader. Nah, son. They tell us that here in America so we could root for them when they're doing evil shit to those people. You heard? They tell us all that bullshit about the other countries So we could fucking root for them and be all patriotic for bullshit. We patriotic for some of the stupidest shit in the world. You heard genocides and shit like that. There's fucking people in America supporting that shit. Because they believe for some fucking reason that these niggas is telling the truth about everything they're doing. But we catch them in lie after lie after lie. They don't want to believe the real truth that these niggas is assholes and liars. You know, so for years, you know how many years America's been lying on Iran? President after president, bullshit after bullshit. The powers that be here in this country have been lying on these other countries so they could do whatever they want to these other countries, and the American people are root for them.
Damn, I gotta.
You know what I mean? This ain't fucking soccer, nigga. People are dying.
Word. I agree with him on that. Definitely gotta let him.
This ain't soccer. Sunshine on the whole set. Salute. See, this is how I know that you don't follow me. Grandma, you gotta send me shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I be getting off these lives, I be staying in the street and shit. I be outside or I be fucking in my own world, like on some other shit. So you gotta send me that shit. I don't even get notifications, Grandma. Nobody's notifying me that you live. Smoked out, smoked out on the whole set. Big Half, what up, baby? Grandma, where you send it to me on Instagram? I don't be on Instagram. You heard? I don't be on it. I got it, but I don't know why. I post once in a blue and I leave it there. I come back, check what happens every month or so. I don't know, Grandma. Send me the link. I believe I am. I believe we went through this already, but I'm not getting notifications. Just keeping it real with you. They don't send me shit. Hey, yo, Have, Spark Alive, Have. Use my channel.
I'm already
Keep
live.
it going.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm already live. You tripping. Already live. He ain't lying, Herb. He actually telling the truth. I don't know, nigga. Is he trying to call me or something? I guess we gonna wait for Latin Pay to join us and shit.
It's too hot out here, son. What's the weather where y'all niggas is at? Because out here it's fucking baking. My phone's overheating. All types of stupid shit. You already live? Why the fuck you already live, nigga? You bugging out. How you live and you watching me, son? Sunshine. The sun is shining. And it's hotter than a motherfucker. You heard? It's raining over there? In CT? What time is it, B? 5:15. Yo, let me hit y'all niggas back, son. I'm gonna make some phone calls. And we're gonna go to Havix right now. The link is in the chat. You heard? Go to Havix right now. Go bug out with Havix for a little while. I'm gonna take care of some things. I'm gonna come back. y'all probably see me on Havix. God bless you. Never let the demons stress you. Antonio, Latin Pain, everything real life, real spirit without the bullshit. representing that Rico squad. Hardest in the whole yard. Razor sharp balls, you cowards get you so scarred. Let it pay, flow and say, y'all niggas know that. Boricua on the set.
And that's a whole
fact.
Yo,
time.
That's my guy, B.
I'll give this to you.
What, he about to sign off?
Yeah.
Oh man, he coming over here or he
some of the human shit. Yeah, he about to probably come over here.
Okay.
Most likely he's coming over here. Thank you. Over here. Yeah, that's why he was telling everybody to come on over here. I'm gonna add his shit to the live over here. What's good, Sunshine? What's good? I'm about to add his live.
Yo, if you stay consistent with this, man, because you got a genuine heart. I could tell. I know good people, man. If you stay consistent with this, it's gonna start out slow. You know how it go. You know what I mean? And whatever kind of info, I'm gonna send you my email so we could correspond. Whatever kind of information I can run across you, because you do the sports too. I enjoy sports too. So yeah, I want to get on board, man. I definitely want to get on board, man.
My boss just joined the chat. Ladies and gentlemen,
that's love,
the one and only Queen. That nigga Charlie say, hey, Justin.
Hey, Jeff.
Salute, Jazz.
And that tastes good too. Right. Shout out to everybody in the fuck chat, people. We doing, man. We talking about it, man. So basically, folks, if you just joining us and you're looking at the title, that's what I've been talking about all day. Mitch McConnell has been dead for about a month now, 3 weeks. He had a cardiac arrest 3 weeks ago and a heart attack. And they're hiding the fact that this man is dead. His wife is in China. We don't know what the fuck she's doing in China. Why is she over there talking to presidents and all kind of shit? While this man is basically down here, probably fucking brain dead. He's dead. These fuckers don't want nobody to know the truth, because if he is, they're gonna lose control of the Senate. This shit is just wild, people. These Republicans, and not even Republicans, the fact that there's humans in the world that are willing to do some trifling shit like that, that's just horrible, yo. Plain and simple. That shit is just wild, crazy that they would go to this fucking extent to go ahead and keep to the extreme to keep this man alive.
Yeah, it's bizarre, man.
This shit is bizarre. You're right.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And it's like the thing is, it's only one person they're covering up for, and they don't understand. If everybody gang up and just work together, you can get him out. Because it's clear that your party is destroyed for years. So we can get that out the way. We can get that out the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Republican Party, he destroyed that shit.
It's destroyed,
Somebody
man.
The Republican Party needs to step up and just, I don't know. That shit is done. We knew the Democrats were going to change because the younger Democrats were coming in and the older Democrats were leaving. There's still a couple of old Democrats, but right now, some Democrats was running the fucking country because
But my question is, are these Democrats going to get these resources down to the people that really need the resources? People in our communities. Yo, check this out.
I'm gonna say X, but go ahead. You go. I'm gonna tell you why.
Check this out, right? We got a lot of brilliant kids in our community, but they just function with the neighborhood because they think that's what it's about. But us as adults that been there and did that, can you imagine the knowledge me, Payne, you, people that that been through stuff can share back with them? You know, and it's really about trying to just reduce class sizes. If you could get the class sizes down to like maybe I say between 12 to 15, you can reach a lot of kids. They're not thinking about the future. This is why China and a lot of different countries are excelling way past us. It's the education. See, they only want to cater to one group, but not realizing if you just look at us as human beings, everybody just as humans, we could get a lot more stuff accomplished together. You know what I mean?
That's a damn fucking.
But they actually benefit from the division, man.
Yeah, they benefit from the division. So and it's like with an economy of 30 trillion, and you can't give nothing back to the nigga. Yo, that dude Jeff Bezos, this what he said. He said, how is me paying higher taxes going my resources going to trickle down to the teachers? I was like, it doesn't even matter if it doesn't. You got plenty of money. What else you need? And we the people that help you get rich. So you should want to give a little donation back.
They said that Jeff Bezos can give everybody on the planet. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The planet.
You talking about Elon Musk?
America. Oh yeah, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, the both of them, can give everyone $1 million and still be the highest paid people in the world. Still be the richest by gazillions.
That's scary, right? Think about that. That's frightening, man.
You could easily just go up to anybody. Here's a meal. 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 Here's a meal for you, and with that meal see what people do, and still be the richest person by gazillion dollars. You have all this money and all this wealth for what? Just to have it, because it's just sitting there. You can't do nothing with it. Instead of taking that shit and investing it in the cities. Help the poor. Stop poverty. Why is there a fucking person that comes from the military who done gave everything, fucked up in the brain, done killed people, came back to this country, and he's sleeping on the corner in the soaking rain? How the fuck is that respectable?
Why would they want to help white like them that's considered a minority because of the environment? But they, hey, at the end of the day, they can relate more to them because they go through the same shit like us versus them. So they will lose power, they will lose authority because now people will be so desperate to bow down to them just for that $1 million. You understand? That's what.
Yeah, but we already know if you have everybody on if everybody was on the same level, then the country will society will actually collapse because you need certain groups. This because everything is categorized. So they it's the poor, the middle, this, that, the people that's getting by. Now you got your people that work in the fast food industry. And I'm talking about they cool with it, yo. They straight. They don't see nothing wrong with it, which is all good because you need people in all different industries of business.
But that's why Donald Trump's fucking immigration shit was crazy. Why are you kicking these people out? Ain't nobody trying to go out there and pick no fucking apples, tomatoes, and strawberries in 200-degree weather. Leave them fucking Mexicans alone. You don't see us climbing on fucking houses.
But he's mostly attacking Democratic states, though. Yeah,
that's what he's attacking. He's attacking Democratic states. Because I'm in South Carolina, they straight out here. Yeah, they good money. They don't have no issues.
You bugging out. Leave these fucking people alone. Ain't nobody trying to do these jobs. Who are you opening up these jobs for? Black people? Get out of here. Yeah, let me see a black person picking fucking apples and strawberries. Man, if he don't own that farm, I bet you'll never fucking see one ever. The fuck out.
Nah, but it's really the wages, man. It's the wages. If you pay people fair, people will work.
And that's the thing, it will never be fair. You know what? Not this young generation either. Yeah, this young generation, they on some shit, bro. These motherfuckers are on some shit, bro. No matter what you can give them everything they want. The perfect woman, the perfect house. Give them everything. Talk about, this is the car that you ever want, that you like, that you want. Any car you want, any house you want, any girl you want. Okay, boom. Now here's your job, so you can maintain everything I just gave you, bro. They would lose that shit within a year. Within a month, damn, Charlie. Hold on a second. You're gonna get at least one payment. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, buying Jordans, fucking hookah bottles. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Going to concerts, not paying rent,
right.
water getting shut off.
Yeah, but you know,
we was kids once too. Everybody
yeah, but we
everybody
wasn't
develops.
We wasn't stupid. Because if mom just gave you $20 for the
Nah, yeah, I grew up around some stupid people, man. I grew up around a dude
that blew a $2.5 million lawsuit. I've been around
some slow people, man.
I know you was looking at him like, you stupid little I'll punch you in your face, you dumbass motherfucker. Give me some of this money. What the fuck you
Yeah, it was
doing, man?
bizarre, man. It was
I would have been looking at him like, huh?
Yeah, you're not
used to that kind of cash, you know what I mean? So you don't
went crazy.
You got the worst advice, you know.
I hate to be an asshole, but how many cars he had? How many houses he had? Now how many promises he got? Now that the money gone. Jesus.
It is ridiculous. Like,
you know how it game, you know the story. A lot of women, cars, you know, regular stuff.
It's typical. I mean, with somebody that's not
that runs into
that large amount of cash and just don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I seen it
since I've been in South Carolina. I've seen people run through money like that. Yeah, it was
crazy.
What's up, man?
It's crazy, man.
There's no.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about your man,
B. About Adam Mockler. See, they talk about Trump so much because he's trendy. And you know, I spent money with him. I was telling him I was a part of his group chat. You know, I spent bread with him. So I said, yo, I said, hey, do you think you can hire a media company that we could talk for the people that are voiceless, you know, come into our communities. You talk about us all the time, like you want to show love, but you know, we know you're not going to come personally. While we already here, we can report. We could do reports like in our community to show you what's going on. I wrote to him about economics things, all that, and you know I got no response, and I was consistent, and I was being pesteris too, man, because I wanted to get his attention. Just talk to me. You can send a representative. I'm not even pressed about meeting you personally or talking to somebody personally. You know what I mean? Yeah, B.
But they all making money off of Trump.
They grifting off him too. Think about how many channels. We need to do a study about that. How many channels that started off, and how they channels accelerated since they been talking about Trump.
That's a fact, because I can take some of that credit for a little bit of that, but the majority of my channel up was was talking is just who's on the panel with us now, helping the nigga out, guiding him. But some of the content wasn't, you know, she said a nigga right. It was good, Jess.
Oh yeah, no question.
Beats on the track.
I'm telling you right now, those fucking shows are gonna be fire. Do not miss a fucking live. Those lives are gonna be wild. X, make sure you subscribe to Tokyo is Just.
Oh yeah, no question.
Hopefully the Devil's Advocate will make his appearance every now and then. He does work for Tokyo is Just. That dude was pretty cool too. He was funny as hell. He was an asshole though. I think he was an asshole. The Devil's Advocate. What's good though, Just? It's just hot though. I'm definitely gonna be burning that commercial every now and then. You better believe it. Where the fuck is it? Make sure it's up here. Make sure it is up here. Where the fuck is it at? Stop playing.
Yeah, man. This is some pretty strange times, man. We living in.
There it is, right there. Yes, definitely.
Just imagine how people gonna talk about these times in the future.
In history.
Yeah, they were like our great grandkids gonna be like, they did what?
Yo,
he was going
we
around.
never seen nothing.
Huh?
Yo, think about this, B. We ain't never seen nothing like Trump. What Trump is doing.
He wild. Trump is gonna go down.
He taking people to war without getting the congressional approval. Think about that, man.
He's either gonna die before he paid for what he did, or they're gonna get him. Bro, I'm telling you. He really think
it's gonna be hard to get to him though.
He really think he's gonna walk away from this shit. I'm telling you.
I wonder why he's so evil, man. I don't get why he's so evil, and they got the most money, man. You know, why are you so wicked?
He's like that because the American people ain't kiss his ass.
Yeah, he expected everybody to vote for him.
This motherfucker thought that when he ran for president, he was gonna have 100% vote. It was gonna be 100% straight vote. Give me a second.
Yo, you know what kind of made me knew he was gonna win? He was gonna win. When that dude Elon Musk spent that $300 million. I knew that wasn't for no reason. People like that. You see what he did to the soccer player, how he influenced that game. That was strange, man.
The people are mad, bro. They blamed him for that shit. Give me a second, X. Let me get this chair real quick for wifey. Give me 1 second.
All right, fam.
Yeah, it's strange, man. We live in some wicked times, man. And it's going to force the people to come together, man. We're going to come together.
About that.
Good, fam.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat hanging out. You already know this is motherfucking Smoked Out Society. I'm having 3E, and that's your boy Jamal X. We up here talking about life, man, and the shit that's been going on. I believe this new generation is somewhere else, but they're leaders that they respond to. And if you think about it, these new leaders, they have people like Mandani. Yo, all I'm hearing is good shit he's doing over. He's not playing. He's really helping the poor. He's out there helping the lower class, and he's taking from the rich and giving it to them. So he's on some Robin Hood shit. Is it gonna win him some votes? No. Is he gonna have a problem to keep his job? Yeah, because he's gonna fucking basically do everything to help the poor, and the rich are gonna combine together, do whatever they can to ensure that man is probably a one and done. Because they are not happy with what he's doing. We all know that.
No, yeah, it's sad, man. It is sad. It's like how could you spend money with people? That's why I be looking at the people that be spending money in Walmart. I be like, yo, these people don't have your best interest in hand. And I'm real selective from where I spend my money, man. I don't just spend it everywhere. And people just look at it, oh, you a drop in the bucket, but I'm just a start. That's all.
I'm just one, and my one might not mean a lot. We need more than one people. We need
my one at the moment.
Like if we're gonna go buy a pair of brand new Jordans, let's get together the same way to boycott places and shit like that. I'm telling you, motherfuckers to be out there at 3 a.m. the next day for some sneakers, but won't do the same thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that shit don't. Shit's unbelievable.
Well, you got all different kind of personalities in life, so you're gonna have people that just cater to the material stuff. They really can't think beyond that. Everybody can't be on the same page. It would be nice though. It would be nice. But if you could get out of 340 million, if you could get 40 million, 30 million, 30, 40 million, I feel like you accomplished something. And it's a start. And then it'll be a ripple effect. And then it'll continue. And we'll relieve a lot of the government of their duties, you know what I mean? Because they abuse of power. And if everything is about money, why not let us stimulate the economy by putting our money back into it, Because think about it, man. If 30 million people put in $3 in one day, that's 90 million. Just $3. It don't have to be much. 90 million, and then you take that each day, you times that times 365 days, and you take this money and we reinvest it back into it. So if the wealthy want to continue to get wealthy, boom, you could get wealthy and nobody gonna have to struggle. We'll pay into your business, either that or we'll become a competitor. And it's no way you're gonna win against 30, 40 million.
Motherfuckers that want to get rich and become wealthy don't want to pay the people that do the fucking jobs to make them rich too. They want to be fucking cheap about it too.
Yeah, but this is the thing. That's what I say. If some people they can't think. They're not thinking, but we are. That's what I'm saying. Even if you get 20 million, everybody put in $4 a day. Not for the whole year. I'm talking about like maybe $1 a day. Then $1. 20 million. That's 20 million times 365. You know what I mean? And then we could reinvest this money back into their companies, or we become competitors. Think about Cav. America has a $30 trillion purchasing power. 30 trillion.
Where's all this money at? Somebody steal it.
It's impossible. Where is it going? Even if you take 2% of that, I think 2% of that is like 200 billion, something like that. Yo, that could do wonders for our people. So we could stop leaving our communities, because that's what people say. First thing dudes be like, yo, when I get some bread, I'm leaving the neighborhood. Okay, you capable of leaving the neighborhood still stays the same because you don't reinvest into it.
Exactly. And then you wonder why
reinvest
in the neighborhood. You got the new young thug ready to fucking take your shit because he feels some type of way, but you feel that he shouldn't because you were from the neighborhood. Once you left, that's what certain people need to remember. When you need to base your life off of your tax bracket. Let's keep it 100, and that's what it comes down to.
That's the
I'm
truth.
gonna keep it 100. You should be living off of your tax bracket. if you know you in 7 figures a year, my man, you should not be hanging out with somebody that's in only 2 figures a year. Let alone anybody doing low 3 figures a
Not
year.
unless you're trying to help them.
I mean,
If the
Exactly.
person want to be helped.
Yeah, and if you're not helping the person and the person don't want to be helped, trust and believe that person is looking at you with a sly, like, what the fuck make this nigga better than me? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the same thing he did, or I can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen because you always gonna have that. Yeah, that's why I said that when that shit went down with the Migos, the brother that got fucked up during that dice game. You know what I'm saying? That he got shot during the dice game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have been doing that. You in a different type of tax bracket. Why the fuck are you hanging out with people like that, knowing that these cats are looking at you some type of way? You shouldn't be out there jeopardizing your life in that type of life because you're not a part of that tax bracket no more, man.
But it was just it's just the nature of why he was there. That's what made it.
It's the negative, gambling.
That gambling in our communities breed negativity, man.
Yes, because people are sore losers.
Structured. It's not structured. It's not to the point where somebody lose and they can. I done been at dice games, man, and I done seen dudes that won. They wasn't from the neighborhood, and you know how it go, man. There's no way you live in a neighborhood with all that money, and you're not from around here. They're not gonna let you leave. But in casinos, it's different. It's a more controlled environment. We just don't. We got a lot of businesses in our communities. We just don't know how to structure it right. And then like you said, I can't. It's nothing I could dispute about that. Somebody's gonna get jealous of you, man.
Yeah.
It just happens,
They don't want to have they're going to be jealous because they feel they don't have the drive or determination you had to go and get it. So instead of trying to get that drive and determination to go and get it, they'd rather go and take it from you. They want it the easy fucking way because they trash about it.
But now that's what, if you communicate, that's what we got to do. We got to just start communicating, man. I'm in the South, man, and I thought it was. I mean, in the beginning, it was real friendly down here. Then when I started really exploring this, I was like, wow, it's like kind of like the city. It's a lot of like you can't even speak to people, man. It's crazy. You can't even speak to nobody. You be like, yo, hey, they look at you like you crazy, man.
Give me 1 second, Daddy. Do these.
All right. Yeah, man. People gotta understand, man. We got a $30 trillion purchasing power. If you get 2%, 3% out of that, I think that's like 300 billion, man. What the part I don't understand about the super elites is they make things hard. As humans, we make things harder on for ourselves, man. And life is too short. It goes by so quick. And some people don't even really get to enjoy it while others get to enjoy it. And if it's all about money, let the people reinvest back into the jobs, man. It's crazy how you can have something made in another country and still want people to support you, or have a robot take somebody's job and people still get supported. That ain't cool, man. Yeah, we just gotta, man. You got to hold on. I trapped for so long. Just gotta hold on,
I'm back.
We use
Yeah,
this.
that's all we can do, bro.
Internet, man. Yeah, we use this internet as a positive weapon. If you forget about that, smoked out society could be really honestly become a television network, man. You never know, man. I like that. I like the name too. The name is different. I'm like, okay. You just don't never know, man. Smoked out society media. And we could cover football, politics, just like a regular network.
It be like that. That's my whole intention.
Have music videos, do the weather. Man,
That's the thing
economics.
Is, me off of fucking YouTube be on some bullshit, bro. Because I think YouTube is systematically trying to strike motherfuckers from getting to the next level when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
Gotta be,
You're right about that.
When they started paying people really started coming together to help each other out to get the bag. And YouTube realized that shit and started using any excuse. Oh, you farted the wrong way on your show. We're gonna go ahead and take that from you. Get out of here. Now you just trying not to let me get your bag. Or they'll wait for your video.
You know how it is. It's a platform, so you gotta respect the Yeah, it's a platform. You gotta respect the rules, I guess. And just use them as a stepping stool. That's all. To build your base. Once you build your base, you'll be fine. You could all that stuff. They're not doing nothing spectacular that we can't do. We just gotta build a team. We build a nice little team. It don't have to be. It could be less than 10 people. But we could just cover a lot of. We could cover a lot of ground with 8 to 9, 10 people. No, no more than 10 people. We could cover a lot of ground, and that's how it starts. Everybody put in the footwork. We stay consistent, upload, keep uploading. They can't deny the talent. You know what I mean? The talent to speak for itself. Even though they try to shadow ban you, they won't be able to. And then eventually they accept you. Then we move over and just try to be our own media, start our own social media platform. It's like they're not doing nothing that we can't do, yo. That's the part, yo. Because when I started doing little stupid things on my car, I said, man, this is mad easy. I would have paid a dude $40, $50 for 4 minutes worth of work. You know what I mean? Not being educated to the automobile industry. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Man.
Now you're not taking that. You're gonna get yours because you know it's only right. And ain't no
wrong. I'm about to get a refrigerated box truck, right? On top of that, once I get situated with that, I'm gonna become a mechanic. My end goal is to start a school, man. I want to start school. We need our own schools. You know what I mean? School was like jail when I was even going to school. School was like jail, yo. You from the Bronx, right?
Yeah, of course.
What part of the Bronx you from?
Webster.
Oh, you from Webb? What part of Webb?
I was on 169.
You was on the 9, yo? Oh, I got family. I got family on the 9.
I was
YG.
I was on 169.
Yeah, my fam is from the 9 and from Washington though. They live in Washington and West.
I stood on Prospect, 180th. Where else I stood at? There was a couple of spots. I was on the Grand Concourse at one point.
Well, what school you went to?
Well, I graduated Beach Channel High School in Far Rockaway, but I started off in Taft High School.
No, I mean, what elementary school you went to? Elementary, junior high?
Oh, I went to fucking PS 67.
Where's that at?
That was off of White Plains Road. And then I went to 123. I went to IS 123.
Where that's at?
That was off of fucking Bruckner Boulevard.
Oh, Bruckner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to 198. I went to 198, 158, 229. 229 was over there by the towers, by River Park.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I went to 198 is on Tenton. It's between Home Street and 168 and Tenton Avenue.
Yeah.
That's what 198 is. That's where my
Elementary school was at.
I used to stay
But
with
I
some.
went to school in Harlem too.
Well, my early days, like kindergarten, stuff like that, and because I got a connection to Harlem too, but I'm a Bronx dude though.
Yeah,
But I'm
connected to Harlem.
Only time I left the Bronx is when I got older and I decided to bounce. I went to the military, then I went to Fayetteville, North Carolina. I was in South Carolina. I started bouncing around and shit like that. Eventually, I came back to New York, and then I came to Virginia on vacation 2011. I never went back.
Okay.
It's chilling, but making it happen.
Yeah, I ended up down here like
20 years ago, man.
It might be more than that. Yeah, I ended up down here. It was the best move I ever made, man, because in the city I was a criminal. So when I came out here, I had to readjust my life. Huh? Yeah, I had a fresh start, man.
That Commonwealth life. That shit is
Yeah.
not bad. I tell people, Commonwealth states, they start you all fresh, man. They don't judge you. Once you fuck up, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
I didn't realize once you get a job, your life becomes simple, man, and that's what I did. I went and got a gig, man, and my life became simple. I couldn't believe it. I never had this much peace in my life. I mean, through the hustle game, I had my fair share. I had a lot of good runs doing it, but it was just so chaotic. You know what I mean?
Between the hustle and the job, you ain't got to worry about where your next dollar coming from, because you know your next dollar's coming from because you doing what
you have to worry about stick-up kids too.
Stick-up kids and cops, and
exactly.
when you walking on the
wild side,
you ain't sleeping in your boy's crib. You got your own.
Right.
Shit crazy, man. But yeah, folks, we was up here for 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and get off for a little bit.
All right.
Situate with the family and everything.
Hey, let me know if you go back on tonight, man. I'll pull up.
Most likely,
off.
You already know. Most likely, I'll definitely be back on tonight. That ain't even
all right, copy. Yo, salute, family.
Definitely. But I'm gonna go out.
Appreciate your time too. Thank you for letting me on.
Definitely, always. Appreciate everybody that came through tonight, man. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Thank you much. This shit is awesome. We had a good ride. I'm gonna get up out of here, but we're gonna go out with something a little bit different today. That shit was official. You know I'm about to burn it. I have to. I don't care. This is Smoked Out Society. I'm having 3E, and we out of here. Once again, be on the lookout for these two incredible, beautiful women. Here we go. I'm out. Smoked Out Society. We out.
Beats on the track. Beats on the track.